center of Invest 93L right now, which is situated about 100 miles east of West Palm Beach, Florida, moving slowly towards the west-northwest. It should come over Brevard County early tomorrow morning. It's moving slowly through the west-northwest right now. So it should come ashore right here early tomorrow morning, so probably by about 5 or 6 a.m. So it should come right on shore around the West Palm Beach area, just north of there. So this is the broad circulation. It's very active tropically. And we have a tropical storm right now, and we have two invests. Beside 93L, we have two invests. One more in the Atlantic and another one in the Pacific. So that's Tropical Storm Ian right now. The satellite feed you just saw is Invest 90. That's Tropical Storm Ian. It's pretty well organized, and that's Invest 93L, which doesn't look very well organized at all. So Typhoon Meranti right now is a Category 5 monster that is heading towards Taiwan. It's going to head just south of it. It's a 185-mile-an-hour super typhoon. This is a very, very strong storm. And it actually has a very good looking circulation. It doesn't look like a Category 5. Like, it's kind of lopsided on its northern side a little bit. So if I had to estimate this, I would say this is a Category 3, maybe a 4. But actually, it actually looks more impressive than it did earlier. So typhoons in the Eastern Pacific, for some reason, are much stronger than Atlantic or the Eastern Pacific counterparts, and that's because the Western Pacific is much, much warmer than the Eastern Pacific or the Atlantic by order of several magnitudes, actually. See, Category 5 Meranti threatens Taiwan. Tropical storm informs the Atlantic. So this storm is a monster. And it formed pretty rapidly. It underwent rapid intensification. So tropical depression, tropical storm, hurricane. Look how quickly it went from being a Category 1 to a major hurricane. And only 2 advisories. Look at that. 1, 2. Keep in mind, they do advisories every 6 hours. Look. So it went from being Category 6, 12, 18, 24. Rapid intensification. So it's gonna skirt the southern part of Taiwan. So the worst part of it, the eye wall, should come across the southern tip of Taiwan, which is pretty concerning because the southern tip, the eye wall, will probably come across the northern part of Taiwan, based on what I'm seeing. Here's the southern tip right here. When it animated, I'm just gonna show you which way it's moving. So this is the southern tip of Taiwan, right over here. So the southern tip of Taiwan could be getting some of the worst weather. I'm going to show you Google Maps to give you a good idea of what cities and towns lie in the path of the worst part of the storm. So this is Taiwan right here. So it looks like Kaohsiung City could get hit pretty hard. But the good news is the winds will be out of the east. So I think it'll be more of a windstorm for them. However, as the storm pulls away, it could get more southwesterly winds, which could cause some flooding on the eastern side. The good news is, see, there's no settlements here. There's almost no cities. That's because this is the worst part of the island to live in when you get hit by Category 5 storms. That's why the eastern part is pretty unpopulated. And see, wow, the good news is it's very unpopulated. There's a state park here, Kenting State Park. However, I'm pretty concerned about Hengchun Township. The towns located in this area could be hit pretty hard by this. The town of Hengchun Township could be hit pretty hard. I believe it's a city of about 40,000 people. Hengchun Township. It's a pretty big city. I would say it's about 40 to 50,000 people. Yeah, about 30,000. So it's pretty big. So that's Hengchun right here. So this is Hengchun Township. I'll show you what it looks like in downtown. Basically, so it looks pretty populated. It's a town. Like it's only 30,000 people, but look at the types of buildings here. Pretty well constructed. However, a lot of the sidings here are going to be destroyed. Windows are going to be damaged. However, a lot of the homes, a lot of the buildings are pretty well built. Bricks. Looks like they do build for typhoons. The homes are constructed pretty well, I can tell. That's the good news, but that's the main road. Let me go off the main road, some side streets, see how they build their homes. Well constructed. Bars. Probably for typhoons. Smart. Like, because here in America, we don't prepare for typhoons and hurricanes as well. We should, though. See, gated windows. And no, this is not because of robberies. Actually, Taiwan is actually very good. It has some of the it's one of the safest countries to live in. This is actually for hurricanes. See? This is to prevent from flying debris from entering the house. See if there's any residential areas. Looks like there's a residential area here. Finding a lot of businesses though. Maybe I'm gonna find a small side street. Yep, looks like these are all homes. Wow. The construction is very good. Very good indeed. Yeah, I think these homes should withstand Category 3 winds. Definitely. Maybe destructure, the sidings might not, but I think the homes themselves should withstand Category 3 and 4 winds. But on the... It's a good news that they live on the west side. Because then the water will be going away from them. Let's see... More well-constructed homes. Yep. I'm not too concerned about Taiwan. But if I go further south, though, let's see what it's going to be like. I'm going to take you to the worst hit area. Because I'm going to take you really far south. The area that should be hit the worst. This area should be hit a little worse because it's closer to the southern tip. The further south I take you, the worse it's going to get, basically. So this is, this beach resort is probably going to be destroyed. Or at least severely damaged. I don't think flooding. I think it's going to be wind damage. It's very severe wind damage. Those wind turbines will probably break and snap like twigs. Let me see here. It's a good thing there's nothing but trees here. Well, thank you for watching. These homes will probably survive as well. Even Category 4 winds will survive. Thank you for watching. Bye.